A flower was found to have the following characteristics: inconspicuous petals, long feathery stigma, small light pollen grains. What is the significance of the long feathery stigma in the flower?
To enable to trap pollen grains in the air.
Pollination is the transfer of pollen grains from the anther to stigma of same or another flower of same or different plant, or without the help of external agencies, is known as pollination. Types of pollination.
1. Self-pollination, that is autogamy. The transfer of pollen grains from anther of a flower to the stigma of same or genetically similar flower is called self-pollination.
Advantages of self-pollination include:
1. It preserves the parental character.
2. It does not need any external agency, hence shows greater reabilities.
3. It is necessary for species which are at great distance from each other.
4. It is advantageous to those plants which do not produce nectar and juices.
5. It is more economical as it does not consume energy to large population.
6. Pollen grains are not wasted.
7. Maintains the purity of races from one generation to another as no variation takes place.
Disadvantages of self-pollination include:
1. The useful characters cannot be introduced. 2. The undesirable characters do not eliminate.
3. The offspring are readily susceptible to diseases.
4. It does not reveal any variability, so they may fail in long run.
5. Continuous self-pollination can lead to death of species.
6. No variation are produced as a result of no evolution takes place.
And finally, 7. Weak progeny are produced. 2. Cross-pollination or allogamy.
Cross-pollination is transfer of pollen grains from anther of one flower to stigma of genetically different flower.
2. Cross-pollination or allogamy.
Cross-pollination is accompanied with external agencies like wind, water, animals, etc.
External agencies that bring cross-pollination. 1. Anemophily. Pollination which takes place by the help of wind is called anemophily. 2. Hydrophily. The pollination which takes place by means of water is known as hydrophily. It occurs only in aquatic plants. However, many aquatic plants with emerged flowers have other modes of pollination. For example, Lemma, Zostera, and Vallisneria.
3. Zoophily, that is the pollination which takes place by the means of animal, is known as zoophily.
Advantages of cross-pollination include:
1. Useful characters can be introduced in plants.
2. Undesirable characters can be eliminated.
3. It increases the adaptability of varieties towards the new environment.
4. The seeds produced are usually large and more vigorous.
5. The phenomenon of hybrid vigor can be observed in this method.
6. Seed production never fails below an average minimum. Disadvantages of cross-pollination include:
1. It depends on external organisms for pollination to occur.
2. It is less economical. The plant consumes large amounts of energy in production of large number of pollen grains.
3. Some of very good characters of variety are likely to be spoiled.
4. Due to cross-pollination, some undesirable characters can remain in variety.
5. It fails in oxalis.
And finally, 6. Pollen grains are lost. Next question.